Okay, today I am going to show you this beautiful card from my Herbal Astrology Oracle deck. And this is card number 42, Amanita, I believe, and it is a conduit. It's a mushroom. It brings about channeling, conduit. It's a bridger of realities, connection to higher power, celebration, coming home, family, and awakening. And what's really interesting is that we are really all, I think, starting to recognize that things are changing. They're lightening up in some ways, but they're heavy in other ways. And the herbs that I'm bringing you are, one, a recognition that when we're functioning in our whole selves, when we're functioning in wholeness, we have healthy minds, bodies, souls, essence, and a sense of who we are. And currently, we're very disconnected. So this card also says that there's a lack of belonging. There's disconnection from source, discomfort within families. There's unhappiness, and people are ungrounded. This is ruled by Neptune, Pluto, and Mercury. Now, currently, Pluto is in the end stages of being in the house of Capricorn. And in the higher degrees, it's 28 degrees, it will be 29 degrees, and then and at this point, the way I see astrology, it's already transitioning into the collective. So there's a little bit of bleed, okay? And we call those orbs that are a certain number of degrees around where it's at that creates the influences that it makes. And so you traditionally think of Capricorn as being ruled by Saturn. And so that is our great timekeeper, our taskmaster, our ruler of rulers. It tells us how to be, what our religion needs to be, how we need to think, talk, speak, what time it is, when we need to go to school. It's a keeper of time. And Pluto is in there saying, oh, wait a minute, there's a shadow here. There's a problem. We have to expose this. And Pluto is the great transformer. And so these two planets are having a conversation with each other in their latter stages of an argument, if you will, in how they position themselves. And there it is. So what do we know? Well, we know that the fly, or the fly of Amanita, Amanita, this plant has been used in folk medicine since at least 6000 BCE, making it one of the earliest recorded entheogens, hallucinogenic plants, medicines used for religious and shamanic purposes. In Central European folk traditions, the fly agraric is perceived as a gateway to the world of nymphs, fairies, and dwarfs, and hobgoblins. In almost every tradition, it is connected to the afterworld and to a deepening of our sexuality and our awareness of how important our sexuality and connection to the higher dimension is. The ritual used for the fly plant is connected to the shamanic rites found in Siberia and Central Asia among the Karmic people, and the shaman would ceremonially ingest the plant, enter into a trance-like state, and cross the gateway to the other worlds, after which others would join him by consuming his urine to experience the psychoactive effects. Reindeer love this red cat mushroom, and once they eat them, they behave drunkenly, twitching and making strange noises and running aimlessly. This leads to the custom of the tribal people collecting and ingesting reindeer urine. So I was wondering why people do that. I was like, what is that? And it's a far safer way of taking this hallucinogen. Although Amanita is considered a deadly poison, Consuming this mushroom for enjoyment as an aphrodisiac or for medicinal purposes is still common. It was used medicinally to treat bites of venomous snakes, joint ailments, mental imbalances, and psychological fatigue. Since this has been a medicine used in ritualistic divination, extrasensory perception channeling, and deep-rooted healing is greatly embodied. Neptune and Mercury's archetype. Now, I'm going to be working with somebody who does exactly this, a doctor who focuses on the archetypes and the approach to healing with essential oils, with herbs of various types. He's very out of the box. He believes in mind, body, and soul healing. I've just recently located him. He's very, very interesting. But anyway, I'm going to be providing more information about this as it unfolds. But there is going to be, in this sense, some further development in herbology for me as I go forward, because not just herbology, but just as healing in some deeply esoteric sense is what I'm really about. Okay, so guidance. Your channel is open. Okay, this is what this means. When you're able to see this. Now, I wouldn't recommend going out and taking mushrooms. Okay, I just want to say that. But there are people that do, and there are reasons they take them. And so I want to also recognize that. Earth spirits celebrate you as you come in to one of your homes. So it's like returning home. And I find myself to be like a fairy. I'm a little tiny, and I feel like a fairy. If anyone feels one with nature and all of her offspring, your extended family, you can clearly see through the veil, and your gift of profound insight is now at hand. You are here to be a bridge for the children of Earth, a conduit of safety and healing energy for the newer generations. Embody the medicine of the children. Laugh, sing, and play, spreading the joy of the world regardless of your age. If you feel disconnected, breathe. Focus on releasing old breath by emptying your lungs with long exhales. Explore by connecting to nature's cycles and co-create with your chosen family to regain your sense of belonging back. And I got this card today. I asked for it because really I was feeling rather sad. It's not easy to just recognize that somebody that I love doesn't love me anymore, and probably had really limited ability to love anybody. So I can't really hold this against him or anyone else, but I'm wanting to transform out of my pain. And so I'm trying to learn. Well, I Neptune is all over my body right now. In Placidus, the way we read charts as a timestamp, I'm in my Neptune right now. So with that, please do consider booking a reading, because I need to make a living and it's looking kind of scary to me at this time. You're welcome to make donations and to help me with my ongoing education in medical and otherwise esoteric, herbal, and out there astrology, so that I can really make a difference in the world of astrology, because I don't think it's straightforward. I don't think any one side of the coin has all the answers. I think we have to be open dimensionally to see the bigger picture. And so please do consider all things. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. And please join me over on my YouTube channel, where I really want to grow this channel. So, and I thank you so much for being here, for coming back, for seeing my videos on a regular basis.